the Biden team comes out signaling that genocide is going on with these the Uighur Muslim and other ethnic group concentration camps. I don't know how better to describe, because that's exactly what it is. Torture, experiments. This is unbelievable. And I guess we're going to sit back like so many did during World War II. And, well, we don't know about concentration camps. We don't know if they exist. We don't know if they're there. We don't know how real they are. We think it's exaggerated, on and on it goes. What's going to happen? What can we do?
First of all, if the Biden-Harris administration were just doing nothing, that would be one thing. What I'm afraid they're doing increasingly is aiding and abetting the Chinese Communist Party in its agenda. And I think that goes to your central point, Dan, and you're absolutely right about it. The Chinese Communist Party has deeply compromised Joe Biden and his family. And I believe they are not only able to, but are actually dictating to him what they want him to do. And that's what makes this business about the genocide designation such an object lesson in what's going on here. To clarify something that you just said, as you've indicated, Dan, those concentration camps are still there. And yes, you're absolutely right to make the parallel to the Nazi death camps, because some of these have actually been fitted with crematoria. We know that people are dying there. They're being worked to death in some cases in slave labor. They're certainly being tortured. They're being raped in some cases. They're being brainwashed in every case. There's also forced sterilization, forced abortion. That's all still going on, as is slave labor in support of American companies selling products to American markets. Where we find ourselves is these crimes, these genocidal actions, which have been designated as such by one president, should be by another, oblige us to take steps to punish the perpetrators. If this Chinese Communist Party is designated either as a genocidal regime or as a transnational criminal organization, or better yet, both, because that's actually what it is. It's a transnational criminal organization engaged in, among other things, crimes against humanity, genocide. One of the things that flows from that, Dan, is that any financial institution or other corporate boardroom that is engaged in helping the Chinese Communist Party, arguably for the purposes of making money for themselves, of course, but nonetheless, helping the Chinese Communist Party becomes, by definition, an accomplice to that criminal activity. And that changes the calculation, I'm told, in the organizations within these entities, these Wall Street firms, Larry Fink's firm, and BlackRock included among them, I think, of the risks associated with enabling and empowering and otherwise abetting our mortal enemy, the Chinese Communist Party. So it's something very practical that we could do. I believe bipartisan legislation could be adopted on a veto-proof basis through this Congress, even under Democratic control, because this has gotten to the point now where it is so clear to so many people there that what we're dealing with cannot be tolerated, cannot be further ignored, even if the Biden administration seeks to do so.